I kind of started my team, I'd say about 2 years ago, because I realized that I needed to you can't do it all yourself. You can't be like the everything to everyone, and I can't be all places at once. But I wanted to service clients throughout pretty much the East Coast. So I brought on some agents and partners. I call them my team partners because it really is a mutual team approach. Like, I learn a lot from the agents on my team and vice versa. But, where I live right now is Jupiter. So I often get calls for people down in Boca, West Palm Beach. Do I know those communities inside and out? No. Can I sell? Of course, I could sell anywhere, but sometimes some clients are best suited for a certain personality of agent, an agent who knows a specific marketplace better. It just kind of depends. So I wanted to bring on people that complement our team, myself, strengths, weaknesses, and kind of grow that way. So that's what I did. I have, not only agents south and north of me, but I have a back-end team, my admin team. That's been gold to me. I have a transaction coordinator who is, I don't know what I did without her. Like, before, she handles from contract to close. I give her a sales contract. She puts together a timeline. She processes it. She coordinates with the lenders, the title, the buyer, the seller, like, phenomenal. That has freed up a lot of my time and energy so I can focus on my clients and not all the paperwork, because that's what I enjoy and that's where my strength is. So I have a assistant that helps me with a lot of my marketing, graphic design, and then also kind of like what I call is just like my other vendor partners. So my title and my lender, my inspector, my contractors, that's kind of all become part of the Stanbra team, so that when you work with us that we are full service. Oh, what does it cost to replace a kitchen? I got a guy. It needs a new roof. I have no idea who to go. I got a guy. I know I have vetted and have all these contractors, and that's another value that I bring my clients is, don't go on Angie List and try finding your own person. Like, I have
fill out their form to get a quote. It's so annoying.
Oh my God. Like, I have someone for pretty much anything you could need, from painters to movers to, again, lenders, like credit repair guy. I got a guy. So it's like it's full service in that sense. So again, it's not only just having buyer agents and listing agents, it's having all the back end people who really support the client, because finding a house and putting an offer on it is like, that's like step one. That's like the easiest part, really. It's closing the deal and getting all that stuff in place. That's the most important. And that's why I needed to really have a team to support me with that.
How big is your agent team?
So right now I have 3 buyer agents. Then
they only focus on buyers?
And if they are buyers or sellers. So a lot of times, the buyer leads will end up being, I have a house to sell too. So it really depends. Even with rentals, we help with rentals because renters turn into buyers down the road. So it just kind of depends. And then I have, because of the networks that I've become part of, like, I have agents in Miami. They're not necessarily on the Stanbra home team. They're in different brokerages. Maybe they have their own brokerage and team, but I have qualified agents all across the country, Canada, New York, that I have referral partners with that, oh, you're moving to Orlando? Let me help you. Like, we just sold a house in North Palm. They're moving to Waco, Texas. I have an amazing friend, an agent, Paige Houston. Yes, her last name is Houston, and she lives in Houston, Texas. I'm like, oh, that's not fair. Like, perfect branding. But I put them in touch with her, and I sold their house in North Palm, and she helped them buy a place in Waco. Like, that is full service. That's a team approach. So you don't have to go on Zillow and find a random agent who services in Waco.